Welcome back, guys, to the channel, and guess what? There's a bit of news, breaking news, big news, who knows? 2 players leaving, 1 player in, and a lot of hype around Todd Cantwell. And it says here, Todd Cantwell, a flicker of Rangers hope amid pathetic Celtic fan meltdown. Rangers midfielder Todd Cantwell provided a rare flicker of hope in a season of despair as Celtic fans continue to melt down over a nothing incident at Hampden. Of course, Beale signed them in January. I'm not going to read through the article because we all know what happened, right? It's to do with the drinks incident. So obviously the Rangers medical team come on for Tillman, I believe it was for Tillman, and basically they bring, the drinks bag on, and Atati wanted a drink, and Cantwell threw it away. Basically said, no, you're not getting a drink out of our bag, which I think's fair enough. It's an old firm, fuck them. Why? Oh, but gamesmanship, Celtic fans, they were a fucking meltdown about this, right? Calling Cantwell everything. These are the same people, right, who, when Greg Taylor called Morelos a fat boy, that was fair game. So it's alright to abuse your opponent, but not giving him a drink of water is the be-all and end-all. Hypocritical, rat, smelly bastards is my personal opinion on that. But anyway, it is what it is. Todd Cantwell, he was alright, but we get beat and we're shite. Anyway, Leighton Clarkson, apparently Rangers want him. And it says, sources here, Rangers and Celtic in two-way race to sign Liverpool goal scorer Leighton Clarkson. Rangers and Celtic are ready to battle Aberdeen for the signature of Liverpool loanee Leighton Clarkson this summer, sources have told Football Insider. The 21-year-old is currently shining on a season-long loan at Aberdeen, and the Dons are determined to make the move permanent in the off-season. But I tell you what, the Dons can try to make this move permanent. If Rangers or Celtic come in, they've no chance, man. The wages that they'll offer, and like who would rather go to Aberdeen than Rangers or Celtic? Come on, do the math. It's not happening if Old Firm want him. It says here, Clarkson's impressive performances in Scotland have alerted Old Firm rivals Rangers and Celtic, with the player catching the eye when coming up against the Glasgow Giants this season. So yeah, would I take him? I rate him. I do honestly rate Leighton Clarkson, but I feel like we need to aim higher. Or maybe that's me being a wee bit unfair. I mean, he's better than most of the team we have at the minute, but again, maybe bring him in. But I wouldn't go forking out millions on him. Anyway, Scott Wright and John Mclaughlin to exit Rangers amid major Ibrox development. I was reading this earlier on Full Football, and I near choked on my Rice Krispies, right? Because look at this. No surprises now. It goes on to mention McLaughlin being a bit part player. Both of them, right? Yes, McLaughlin has been shite, making mistakes. But read this, man. Read this, Ibrox News. What the fuck is this? As for Wright, he's by no means been a bad player for the Light Blues. What? That needs cut, not copied, cut. I don't know where they've got... Scott Wright is shite. He's just nowhere near this level, man. Nowhere. I mean, most of our team ain't, but he is nowhere near this level. At least with Kent Morelos, right? They have shown levels in the past of, like, they can compete against some of the best teams in Europe. What's Scott Wright done? He'd probably go down as one of the worst players to ever feature in a European final. Personally, the attacker needs to be playing regularly, and it's clear that won't happen under Beale. The squad is littered with players who are surplus to requirements, and it's going to be some task for the Rangers boss to get rid of players who are currently in contract. But so he's surplus to requirements, but he's not been a bad player. He's been a good player. No, he's not been. How can someone if you were to describe Scott Wright's Rangers career, you would say, maybe when I go in on him, call him shit, maybe that's harsh, but it's been the most uneventful thing. He gets brought on with about 20, 15 minutes to go and does nothing, right? He'll run about, he'll lose the ball, it's just dog meat, and I guess we've got to move on, guys. But anyway, that is it for this video. Till next time, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.